Everyone, today we've got AbdAllah from AB Zone with us, and he's been using ContentFlo to take his fitness coaching business to the next level, and we are looking to break down exactly how it helped him. AbdAllah, thanks for joining me, and excited to hear your experience.
Thanks, Liam, for having me. I'm really excited to get this interview underway, and really excited with all the progress we've done so far.
Great. So man, let's start from the beginning. Before using ContentFlo, what were the biggest challenges you faced with your website and content management in general?
Yeah, so building a website is the hardest part. When you're trying to develop yourself as a personal trainer, there's so many things that you have to learn about getting better. Because in the beginning, just because you're certified doesn't mean you're good at anything. You have to learn all these skills and communication and interpersonal skills and relationships. And trying to build a website and manage content is very time consuming, and that's not a bad thing, but you need a team, you need people to help you because time is so valuable. So when you're trying to build a brand, in some cases you're trying to build like this empire of a business that you have, it's not easy to do on your own. And I think that just the challenges of having time throughout my day, managing training sessions, commuting, knowing where to start. I mean, when you don't know website design, when you don't know those technical skills of building a front end and a back end, and then you're just doing it on a platform that does it for you, or you just make your own, you're still kind of on your own and learning as you go, and you make a lot of mistakes, and it just takes a lot of time. I think I was doing a great job developing and continuing to develop as a personal trainer. Develop a brand is something completely different because it's how people connect with you and how they refer you to other people. It's how they identify you and how it separates you from everyone else.
Exactly.
When your content's all over these platforms, it's hard to have something that's mine and that's central. And if you don't have that, then you kind of get lost in the weeds of this fitness industry.
For sure, yeah. You need to have something that's bespoke to you that you can own.
Right.
So is that what made you start looking for a solution like ContentFlo, or was there kind of a specific reason?
Yeah, at my last job, I had pitched the idea to start doing online training with my boss. And I had known since COVID that online fitness was something to consider, but I just didn't really know where to start and how to go about it. So we were building these workout plans, we were trying all these different things, and it was fun to use these platforms that had these really cool features, but the best platforms, best brands, while they have in-person, gyms and studios, their online branding and their business is incredible, and it's theirs. It's their own space. They're not tethered to someone else. So I think that when I was okay, I think that this is something that we could do, but I don't really see my boss as someone who's going to invest in this. And he's a great trainer. I just don't think it was something that we were both aligned on.
I got you.
And thankfully during my last trip overseas, I had just left my job. I saw new opportunities on the way. I felt like I was preparing myself for entrepreneurship, so I had space to house all my branding content. And then when we met up, I think it was just immaculate timing. I thought it was so perfect, the fact that you were starting ContentFlo, and I felt I'm someone who likes to take risks on small businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that because you were trying to establish a culture, you're trying to provide a quality service. I was doing those same things, but for my business, it just made sense to go with you guys, and why I was looking for something like that. Because I had considered other big companies, but it's you just go on their website, you pick a package, and you just start building, but you don't actually know who's helping you. You don't have anyone to guide you.
Right. Like previously you're using Webflow, for example, for your website, right? So how did that compare to ContentFlo when you fully got it integrated?
Yeah, I tried them. I tried a few others. It was nice, but I think they have a lot of cool features. It's just when you're on your own and you're making these mistakes and you have to go back. And if you don't understand all these technical aspects of a website and brand management, it's very challenging. You just make a lot of mistakes that set you back and delay things. And I've gotten so much better at making content, thankfully, and just trial and error. But when you're trying to put it all in one place and build your house, it's not easy to do. You need someone to help you do it. And I think that these companies are great. They've clearly like established themselves. Like you have to do a lot of work to get that big, but it kind of just, I don't know. At a certain point, it's like they're so big. It's like there's no one really there to help
To
you.
care about you.
They don't, say, hey,
Yeah.
They're like, hey, here's your account manager. This is the guy that you can call, message, email to help you build all this stuff out. And those companies, they don't really have that. And I think that's what a lot of people in content and branding, they want a human connection.
Exactly.
So I think that's really important.
Because that's what we really offer. Really, is the bespoke kind of like hand holding in a way at the start. What was your experience with that? Like getting started, was it easy to set up and customize once we created the dashboard for you?
Yeah, it was very easy. I felt like keeping it simple in the beginning was very helpful because like you guys have worked, like I know we've known each other for a few years now, but also like now working together, I always have ideas. I'm always thinking like a bunch of steps ahead. So I really appreciate that you guys have been like patient with me. Keeping the framework simple was great because it helped me understand how to use the back end and just learn the things as we go. Meeting with you guys, seeing all the features that are coming, understanding how to go step by step in uploading a video and then taking that video and putting it in the post, and then even making that video like the focus of the week, uploading testimonials, putting new medias on there like photos, and super cool. Seeing how you guys had put a search engine optimization feature in there. Those simple things really help to just get me started so that it builds the base so that when we start getting into more complex ideas, some automations, data programs, things like that, those ideas that we've talked about, it really helps to have had this simple aspect to get me started so that I'm just, you guys are helping me every step of the way, which has been great.
I really appreciate that. It's been great working with you, especially when we can see that firsthand. It's giving you some great results, especially with your branding, right? And that's taking a step up. How has your revenue and your user experience been since using ContentFlo?
It's been going well. I felt like the revenue was the hardest part in the beginning because people know me, but they don't know that I have a brand. They're just starting to see me more. I'm getting more traffic to the website. So I think the traffic has been great. The revenue hasn't been as great, I'll be honest. But the nice thing is that people are really excited to meet me. They love that they see this website. They love the scheduling feature. They love that they have these videos that they can go watch. They don't have to like go explore and find different channels. And I feel like the traffic has been going great. The sales have been going up. It's slow and it's steady. And that whether it's someone who I'm doing a fitness consultation with, or if it's someone that I'm meeting with in person and training them, they go to this website and they can all this information to connect with me. And it's been really nice. Like it's just more awareness. Like more and more people are coming every week, and it's been really nice to see that traffic grow.
Do you feel like they're your current clients as well? Do they feel happy to move to this new system? Is there any barriers, or they feel like, no, this is like makes sense? It's kind of like a seamless process for them.
Yeah, they've loved it. It was funny because I was like trying to do like programming on third-party platforms that had an app. The apps were just really basic, and I remember showing my friend how to use an app, and it was just like really, I don't know, something about it just was off. Like it was out. A lot of things were missing. And my friend was like, dude, just use the desktop version. Like, even if you pull it up on your phone, it's still much easier because you just go in and you see everything there.
Exactly.
So when I was showing them, when I started using you guys and like sending this video, everybody just like open it up, click programs, click post, boom, it's in schedule. Okay, done. Like it was like a 5-minute process, and they were not even 5 minutes, but it was so quick and seamless. And my clients and my friends, family, they loved it. They love to see like this photo of me on the front, and then they scroll and they see, oh my God, there's a video here. I can just click and watch that. Oh, I can schedule a time with them. So yeah, they're loving it. They get to spend time with me and ask me questions and have more guidance so that they can feel more confident about their workouts.
That's so good to hear. Yeah, when it reflects on you and you can see that, and the people that you love and your family and your friends, and they can see that it's making a difference, it makes it feel even better. Yeah. So other question I want to ask you is, how has it impacted your ability to scale your business and maintain control really over your content? Yeah,
scaling has been nice because I feel like I'm growing in all these different ways where I see opportunities coming. And like I said, the biggest thing is like this experience with you guys feels like we've built this house that's put everything that I need in one place. And it makes it very simple to just scale the number of clients that I meet with, because so many people will message me online and ask me questions, and I'm like, hey, listen, it's great, that you want to talk about fitness, here's my website. Check out my content, and also just book a consultation with me.
Yeah.
So that's been really nice because people don't have to feel like they have to do some overcomplicated thing to see me.
Exactly.
They don't have to, commit to something too soon. They have a conversation with me, and then from there we can see how we can further this relationship and grow, and give them a tool to help them go into the gym with more confidence. And they can just literally, like I said, man, just pull it up on their phone. Just every time they go on myzone.com, there it is.
Yeah, they don't need to think. There's no barriers there to booking a call, which is what you obviously want them to do. Especially now with the feature of being able to choose minutes and being paid per minute as well of your time versus like what you were doing before.
Yeah, when you and Joe had told me how to put scheduling into the website and then I could set my pricing, that felt really good because now my time is valued and my clients are starting to see that, or well, they've always seen that, but it's just another layer of service that they get to just keep their habits going because it's learning a new skill. The more you study it, the more progress you see. But if I'm not connecting with them on a regular basis, if I'm not seeing them outside the gym at least for 15 minutes, and literally 15 minutes of our time, they pay almost nothing for that compared to what they would pay for a trainer who would do like an assessment and charge them an insane amount of money. It's been nice, and having the ability to put programs on there is something that I really want to get after because they can take those programs, those videos, and the consultations with me all in one place.
Yeah,
and exactly. I can just bridge that into a consult with them, and it just puts it all together beautifully.
Yeah. So to sum everything up, so we can finish here. If you had to sum up ContentFlo in one sentence, how would you describe your experience with ContentFlo?
Well, I think you guys did a great job choosing this name of ContentFlo. It's because that's kind of what you're doing is I'd say it's in a flow of ups and downs and trials and errors.
Yeah.
That I feel like if I was doing this on my own, it would have been for all the times that I'd given up. Fitness is the same way. We go through ebbs and flows, but that's intentional because as we go, and you guys have done a great job. So that's how it's been a wonderful experience of ebbs and flows where I feel like you guys have helped me tremendously to keep me going. Because if I was doing this on my own, I'd just given out already. So
I appreciate your kind words and thank you for sharing that, AbdAllah. It sounds like ContentFlo has been a bit of a game changer for AB Zone. So if you're a creator, an influencer, or educator looking to take full control of your content and brand like AbdAllah, join our waitlist below or DM us on Instagram, ContentFlo. Thank you for your time, AbdAllah.